Hey, one of the questions that I get a lot is what's the best meal time for the OMAD diet? When is it most beneficial to have your meal? And I'm gonna share my experience, what I've learned, and what a lot of people share with me too, is that it definitely depends on your lifestyle. One thing that was very valuable that I learned a while ago was that don't go crazy trying to make your lifestyle fit your intermittent fasting approach. Make your intermittent fasting approach fit your lifestyle. So for everyone, it's going to be different. A lot of people do really well with eating during the breakfast time window, frame, whatever. Many people do lunch because they can do that at work. And many, I don't know if most, maybe most people do dinner. So I'm going to share some of the pros and cons of each one. Let's start with breakfast. I think it would depend on your, for example, your preferred time to work out. If you love working out early in the morning and then you can have your meal after that, that might be perfect for you. Many people kind of feel, I do, and people that I talk to feel a little sluggish and tired after you have a meal because you had a big meal, if it's your only one. So that might not be ideal depending on the kind of work that you do and your schedule. So if you're heading to work after that, you might not want to be too tired and sluggish and stuff like that. But if it works for you, that's amazing. Just try it out and see if it works. The other thing too is that if you can't sleep well on a very empty stomach, then this might not be for you. Some days I sleep really well if I'm fasting, some days I don't. So for me, it wouldn't be ideal to do it as breakfast, but it's okay. For some people that works, and some days I actually could, but I don't feel the pull to do it at that time. Then lunch, a lot of people, what they like is they just take all their meals. They might have a 1 hour lunch at work. So that's your eating window and that works out really well. Then you get home, you don't have to worry about, well, you probably cook for the next day, but you don't have to worry about going crazy trying to prepare your meal and eating and all that stuff. I don't know if I see too many like pros and cons. Like that's kind of like the middle ground. Depending on when you like to work out. If you work out in the morning, a lot of people talk about the benefits of working out and not eating right away, because you increase, so especially for men, like your testosterone, and then for everyone, growth hormone and everything like that, and continue to take advantage of that before you eat your meal. So both have benefits, eating right away and then waiting a little while, an hour or two or a few hours. But if you like eating at work, if you like using that time for your meal, then that's perfect. And then you won't go to bed with such an empty stomach, but it's still many hours before you go to bed that you had your meal. So see how it works out with your sleep. That's one of the things that I tell everyone. So to find your meal time, see what your sleep quality is like, see what your energy levels are like, see how your digestion is doing. Some people say that we are actually biologically programmed to have meals at different times, so for our digestion to work better around lunchtime. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. If you try it and that works for you, then perfect. And then at night, the reason why I like it at night is that I get the benefits of being in a fasted state throughout the whole day. If you eat at breakfast, then you're not truly getting for example, the mental performance benefits and all the other benefits that you want to take advantage of while you're awake, because you're getting a lot of those throughout the night, because that's when you're the longest into your fast. So I like to take advantage of those while I'm awake. I like the idea of having more growth hormone and testosterone and stuff like that, so that if I work out either in the morning or before I eat my meal, you're at a better hormonal state to take advantage of the workout. To me, it's easier because of work. I like the idea when everyone talks about the fasting and feasting. I like the idea of that feast at the end of the day. To me, that's when I can like slow down and relax and enjoy that meal So I like to do it at night. But what I would say is just see what works best for you. If your sleep sucks, if you eat in the morning, don't do it because someone else on YouTube said that you should be eating in the morning. Or if you eat at night and you're too full to go to bed and it doesn't work for you and you want to do it earlier, but someone told you that you need to have a meal before bed or whatever, don't listen to them more than you listen to your own body. So pay attention to the little things that might change, like I said, your sleep, your energy levels, your digestion, your skin, like if you're breaking out like me because you're eating too much. Like, pay attention to those little things, and then you tweak based on what you're going through, based on what you're experiencing, and not what a textbook is telling you to do, or someone on YouTube is telling you to do, because it works for them, but it might not work for you. So just see what works. And I think I'm gonna end it here for this video, because I'm actually gonna make another one right now, but I don't want to make them too long, about how much you should eat, because I get that question all the time. So if you want to watch that, stay tuned. It's coming soon. Have an amazing day.